to share. So after going through this entire presentation with you guys, right, about how important it is to make sure we're getting all this data and sharing all these notes and everything like that, is I actually want to take a second and show you guys the tool that I use that enables me to do this. Because to Lauren's point, right, it's hard to train people to do this because it is a little nerve-wracking, right? Like when you're talking to someone who you may view as more successful or more advanced or more seasoned or more intelligent or more outgoing or more whatever it is, right? There's that feeling of like, oh, how do I talk to this person? What do I say? How do I do this, right? How do I teach somebody else to be able to ask these questions, but not sound like they're like getting this and then get this and then get this, right? My way is I actually use Honeit. So this is not a paid support. I'm not obviously being paid to do this talk, right? This is me saying, hey, take everything we've spoken about so far and use it. And if you want to make your life a lot easier and faster, you may want to check this out also. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this as to why it's so important for me, at least in my workflow. So Honeit is literally for qual call automation, right? Screening call automation. And so one of the really cool things that you do, right, just like anything else, you can send someone a scheduling link to book a call with you. You can schedule a call on a calendar really quick and throw it in there. And when you do, what's going to happen is you're going to have a link on your calendar, which I will show here. There should be something in here. Yeah. Boom, right? It's going to show this type of link that gives you a login and a dial-in number as the callee, right? Yeah. So here it actually shows you where you can click, and it can be a video call, and it even gives you a one-click dial-in for the phone, right? So pretty straightforward. Now, if I were to schedule a call, which I'm totally going to do with Nick Livingston right now, right? And I'm going to put it for today. Check this out, guys. If you haven't seen this, this is worth 30 seconds of your time at least. Ready? So when I join the call, check this out. I actually have my call guides right here. So you know my core values I just told you about? All the questions are right up in front of me, right? And so now when I can connect, and have I selected a call guide? I did, thank you, right? And I can connect with video if I want to. I'm actually a big fan of using just the audio if I'm gonna be honest about it. So boom, I connect in here. Guys, wait till you see what the automation actually looks like and how you can do this. Hopefully Nick is dialing in right now. If he's not, then like, that's fine. I can still show you. But the goal in this is I don't want people to focus on taking notes. I don't want people to have this sheet out right here and jotting down like, really likes XYZ, blah, blah, right? Like you can hear me typing, right? That's distracting, right? Or every time are you going to mute it and go up and then unmute and then forget to unmute and do the stupid thing that I've done like 10 times already today, right? So really cool about the calls. I'll assume that he's getting through at some point, but what it does, it has all the questions up here. So if you see, here's all the questions we asked, right? Like opportunity, what are you looking for? Reason for leaving, experience, right? And it actually records. So you hit a button to start and stop recording, and it creates little sound bites. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. Probably not. I'll change my input for this. Boop. So I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. If so, let me know. But it records all of these. So that way it has all of the questions that you asked and the actual candidate answering them, right? Which is super cool. You can make tags, which are also super cool. So if they say something like I was interviewing Robin for a position with me and he swore, it actually tells, I can put in a note of like, oh, put a tag here. So someone asked the important question, Rebecca, first off, Ruby, it is not illegal to record without letting the person know that they are being recorded. The majority of the states in the United States are single party authorization. So you actually don't if you authorize yourself to do the call. So just as a heads up, the only reason I know that is I just did this research a month ago for a client. So I'm telling you for a fact that is only true in I think like 14 states. That being said, I think it's super shady to record a phone call without telling someone. When you dial in as a candidate, it literally tells you this call is being recorded. To continue, please press any key on the phone. So like not only does it tell you, It has you confirm that that's okay and that you're still going to continue. I have had exactly zero people ever not be okay with that, to be honest, just to let you know how it works, right? So, hey, what's up? I don't know if you guys can hear Nick on the other end, but basically what I would do is go through and ask him my questions. Say like, hey, so thanks for taking the time, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, boom. So, hey, tell me about why you and I are talking right now. See how it's like recording the highlight? You guys are going to love this. So Nick responds, has all his answers. Blah, great, stop it. And I'm just going through just talking, right? Just like I did with Lauren, right? And we're talking, and all of a sudden I get to like, oh, what are you looking to do next? Boom. And then we're talking, and she stops, and I boom, hit the next one, and we just communicate. And every time that I start answering a question or she answers a question, I'm just hitting the start and the stop and the start and the stop. And if I want to take a note on something, I'll take a quick note right over here and mark something down. And this is how I do my call. There's no more typing. There's no more not paying attention. The questions I need to ask are in front of me, but all I need to do is just hit start and stop whenever they're answering the question. And the candidates know they're being recorded, which is dope. Check this out on the back end. It takes down all of this data. So it records the whole call, it transcribes it. And then here's the big one. People always ask, like, what's one of the big differentiators between your agency and others? It's literally this tool. Ruby, it does. It transcribes the call for you. But ready? It's even more than that. My submissions right now are one URL long. That's it. So I know I don't want that one. And I asked all of these questions that I got an answer to. I do not even write a summary anymore. I don't even write a summary. I put in the headline, the location, the social link, right? I don't want to include the tag that he swore. And ready? Here is my submission. I literally send this link. Boop, there you go. I just shared it with everybody. You can click in. So if you guys want to click into that link, you can check it out. I do no write-up. I don't include any of that BS bias of like, I think they're a great candidate. They'd be a good fit for the role, blah, 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 whatever stupid thing I say in my Mickey voice, right? I remove all of my bias from the situation, and I allow the candidate to speak very candidly about what they do. So a hiring manager would come in now and just click on any of these and hear the candidate actually answering the question. Can you guys hear this? Yes, no, maybe, kind of. Okay, well, just trust me, you're talking in the background. So the hiring manager hears the candidate answering the question here. They can click the profile link, go directly to their profile if they want to, and then from here, they're sending their feedback. This automates this entire process. So I want to outline some stuff that we went over that I think is really important. Number one, super cool to know, because you're on this webinar and taking this time out, you are going to get $160 worth of Honeit credits. It's like 2 months free on the tool. So enjoy that one. Here's the deal, guys. When you're talking, like I gave that example earlier where I was like, they're using a Bayesian tree random forest model, right? I don't really know what data scientists are talking about sometimes, right? It's way over my head. I don't have to anymore. I just ask the question, right? So I have my hiring manager give me the 4 or 5 tech questions they normally ask on their phone interview, and I ask it on mine, and the answer is recorded. So I can now tell the hiring manager, hey, your interview's right here. Just click on this link, and you'll actually see them answering the question for you, right? You'll hear them going through, hear their communication style. It's no more trusting what the recruiter's take on the answer was. And so what this is going to help you automate is, does it help you get all of the data that you needed? Yeah, because I don't have to worry about typing it. I'm not worried about missing any of the data or making sure I got everything or saying, hey, hold on, or muting myself, right? Having a normal conversation where I can pull all the data, and it's eliminating the biases that just naturally exist when you as a recruiter are talking to someone about something you are not 100% knowledgeable of. So hopefully that answers questions. What this enables you to do from here on this, which I love, is you can take notes during the call on different like questions that you had. So on this one, I marked, oh shoot, they kept talking for another 15 minutes, right? I just changed it. I'm like, all right, cool. That one ended at 10:28, right? It's the timestamp right here from when it started to when it ended. And so the entire thing is recorded. And then again, the entire thing is transcribed. So you can load all of this, you can load that link, you load whatever you want into your ATS. But guys, this is literally what my submission looks like now. I'm using my core values, right? I'm getting all the data that I need. I'm not sharing with the hiring manager the music, the beverage, or the color. That's for me to set up for candidate experience. What I am sharing with them is this data so they can basically do their phone interview on their, on the toilet or when they're laying in bed at night. It doesn't matter, on their own time. It's accessible via the mobile. This takes all the tactical things we've learned today and automates it to eliminate steps in the process and redundancy. Someone asked about how accurate it is. Let's take a look. Why are you currently leaving? The role right now at Team Titans. It's Teen Titans, but so it's a team. I just don't think they're respecting me as a character. You actually said, Nick, as a character. I think they feel like I'm one of the bunch rather than a standalone character. Can really break out. I have movies, so I'd say probably like 90 to 95%. If that helps, Andrew. So I'm going to take a pause because I feel like I've been talking for like a bajillion years now and my voice is tired. And so I want to ask you guys, what questions do you have on Honeit, on core values, on filler words, on anything involving recruiter phone screens for candidates? You're welcome, Jim. You're welcome, Lauren. Guys, Honeit will reach out to you guys with as I said, it's a $160 worth of Honeit usage. We use this, so we do internally at Wayne Tech, we do retain search for clients. And this is the only tool we use for screening. And we have now had 2 clients in a row where we created, that is fuzzy, less fuzzy, more fuzzy. Sorry, it's going to be out of focus for a hot second. We've actually had 2 separate clients where we had a URL custom made for them. So like when we were screening candidates, and we lost the URL because the clients were like, whoa, we want that tool ourselves. So like, it's really effective. I'm going to try to get this in focus because it's killing me right now. There it is. Hi guys, I'm back. Let's